Hello, welcome to my podcast. You may remember me from my previous podcast, where I documented all the times my therapist canceled on me, and instead of going to therapy, I would speak for an hour about things that bothered me in life, and the audio was really bad, and everybody loved it. Since that time, I've privated those precious episodes, but I am thinking about someday selling them on eBay. For now, I have a new therapist, and this time, I cancel on her. It's a much better system that way. Her office is also significantly closer to my house. It's close enough for me to walk, but every time, I just drive instead. I've learned a lot since that time. Mostly I've gotten much better at speaking into a microphone. I've started doing a lot of karaoke and doing other bold things in life, but mostly karaoke. And I pick weird songs, and I have the time of my life, and often the crowd does not like the shit that I'm doing at all. Today I bring you a much more focused project with structured topics, prepared jokes, and even topical lists in the style of David Letterman's Top Tens, even though I'm not really old enough to remember watching him, and I find him off-putting. For example, here's the top 10 ideas I have for bachelorette parties, where all the women agree that they don't want to do anything that involves physical activity, excessive walking, drinking alcohol, eating gluten, car rides, air travel, spending more than $50, dressing up, eating fried foods or anything with breading, getting a babysitter, or anything involving strippers, valets, waiters, or lifeguards. It might seem like I'm making fun of them, but I'm not. We shouldn't punish each other for the limitations of our minds and bodies. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood. But before I get to idea number 1, let's thank our sponsors. This broadcast is brought to you by the Car Wash by Target. Next time you notice dead bugs on your windshield or smearing under your windshield wipers, please consider visiting the Car Wash by Target. It's one of the car washes where a man stands at the entrance and uses hand motions to indicate when you should stop and when you should go forward. The Car Wash by Target. It's by Target, and it costs $11. Thank you to our wonderful sponsor. Now let's return to the show. I almost forgot to mention that since we last spoke in 2023, nothing has changed and everything is exactly the same. The only way I know for sure that time has passed is because my hair was short and brown, then long and red, then short and red, then long and brown, and now long and red. If I were on a TV show, the changes to my appearance might indicate character growth. But life is all too terribly real, and it signifies nothing, and I am the same. I do have better podcast recording software, so you may notice new sound effects and other changes to the editing. But in some ways, life is drastically different and unrecognizable to a year and a half ago. If you've watched the news recently, did you see that we got a different president in January-ish? Leave a comment below if you noticed that. Did you know that doom assists in the progression of consumerism? During the Cold War, there was so much fear about nuclear weapons, which coincidentally lined up with the normalization of credit cards and credit card debt. Pessimistic attitudes about the state of the world led people to spend more and more money on unnecessary things, because consciously or subconsciously, people worried that they could be killed by bombs at any time. It's difficult to plan for the future and do things like save money and take care of yourself if the future may never come. I wonder if dread about the state of the world could be weaponized to influence people to spend more money today. Is that why Twitter was so expensive? And is it true what they're saying about Elon Musk's penis? This podcast is brought to you by Applebee's. Applebee's. Eat fresh. Now it's time for the sister segment where me and my sister have a conversation. McDonald's drinks used to be so cheap that you could order an extra Diet Coke just so the girl at the drive-thru window didn't think all the food you ordered was for you. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. McDonald's drinks used to be so cheap that you could order an extra Diet Coke, 2 Diet Cokes, just so the girl at the drive-thru window didn't think all the food you were ordering was for you. Go. Why don't you want to do it? Seriously? I don't know. Okay. They were $1.07 back then. Now they're $1.29. It's crazy. That was the sister segment where my sister and I have a conversation. Next, I have a prepared statement for Mr. Beast. This is in regards to Beast Games Season 2. Many people close to me might remember that I applied for being on Beast Games Season 2, and I'm currently awaiting a response from Mr. Beast and his associates. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to give myself an edge in the competition. The competition of being selected to be on the show. Not once I'm on. I'll probably just do my best once I'm on. Okay. Excuse me. Mr. Beast, please, can I be on your show? I want to go on a plane trip and stay in a hotel so bad. Also, when I purchased Feastables creamy peanut butter eggs from Target, a 5-pack of them, all of the eggs were crushed, which I only realized too late once I'd purchased them and brought them home. It seems as though someone had crushed all 5 of the eggs with their thumb and then put them back on the shelf. Thanks for your consideration, and have a beast day! Alright, that's it for episode... for this episode. I almost forgot. Before I sign off, does anyone know where we can get balloons now that Party City is closed? Thank you in advance. Goodbye!